Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and I've got the power of the monkey for more Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Pixel. Let's see, last time we explored, well, about half of the castle so far, and we've got a lot more good stuff to pick up around here. Or maybe it'll just be too heavy for me. Why not? But let's see, if you go behind the shops, or through the middle of the shops, yeah, we can get over to the pub and the developer's room up. What happened? Well, for some reason they don't have it in the Pixel version there. They took it out, though I suppose it's better than the North American Super Nintendo version, where they just block off access to it entirely. You can't walk through the wall there. So I wonder if that's like a copyright thing. Maybe the original developers, maybe they would have to pay them or something to use their names in the game theirs. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to deal with the porno mag in there. I don't know. But in any case, we got more dwarven dancing. Ha ha. Whoa! Lily, no! Alright, so let's see. Around here, there's quite a few things that I want to pick up. In this version of the game, I want to pick up a Dwarven axe. I would definitely not do that in the Super Nintendo version because it has the no crit flag set for it. We also got blinding arrows that are pretty powerful at this point, but the mute arrows are certainly a lot better. I would like to get a fire lance for Kain in this version of the game especially, though it's not as useful in the Super Nintendo version. You could just stick him with the Dwarven axe and be totally fine. And by the way, with Rydia, who just rejoined the party, she enters with the whip as her weapon that could paralyze an enemy, but the problem is that that weapon also has the no crit flag set on it, which means Rydia will never, ever get critical hits with her physical attack. Not that I would ever use her to physically attack in other versions of the game, but still. Okay, and then let's see, over here, yeah, we got plenty of fire equipment already as it is. Let's see, with the Sage's Mitre and Surplice, well, Rydia already has those, so I don't need to buy them in this version, but in the Super Nintendo version, I would buy one of each of those. Otherwise, let's get 2 more Rune Armlets. I would get a 3rd one in the Super Nintendo version as well. But for now, this will do. Okay, so with Kain, let's see. Let me check out his agility there. Okay, so as long as his agility won't drop below a multiple of 16, I think it's okay to give him the Dwarven axe. Now, I don't know if we have the no crit flag in this version of the game, but I'm going to give it to him anyway. But yeah, the Dwarven axe will reduce your agility, so you want to watch out for that. I'm not worried about stamina, intellect, or spirit. Intellect and spirit dropping there, but the strength boost is really nice. Also, the Dwarven axe is a long-range weapon, unlike, I think, every other axe in the game, or almost every other one. So I can put Kain in the back row with this thing and deal pretty good damage. So that's pretty nice. And then, let's see, let's give him the Mythril Helm there now. We don't need the headbands. I'm gonna stick with the Mythril equipment for now, instead of the flame equipment, because there's going to be some enemies who can use fire against us, and I don't want to be weak to that. Let's see, with Cecil there, let's see, how's his agility doing? Okay, I'm going to wait on equipping the Dwarven axe on him, because that would drop him below 16, but I'm a little behind on experience, so hopefully when I gain a level, I'll have enough agility to use the Dwarven axe. So for now, I'm going to stick with what I've got. But otherwise, let's see. So yeah, I'm not going to use the flame shield. So I'm just going to keep him on the light shield there for now. Let's get more Mythril equipment going on him. Now that we have Rosa in the party, I don't need Cecil to function as my main healer. And then, let's see, with Rydia, in this version of the game, I'm going to give her the Rod of Change for the intellect boost, But in other versions of the game, I would give her the dancing knife, because you could deal pretty good damage with it still at this point. I definitely want to give her the gold hairpin for a massive intellect boost. No wonder that was in her house. It missed. Assuming that was her house where we got it. So yeah, she'll use that for the remainder of the game. It's also strong against lightning elemental damage there. In previous versions, it was also strong against dragons, but I guess they changed it to undead in this version for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, I would just give her the Sage's Surplice and the Rune Armlet, which she joined with in this version of the game. It boosts not only her defense, but also intellect and spirit, and it makes you immune to silence. So yeah, it's a really good piece of arm gear. She'll be using that for a big chunk of the game. Let's see, at this point with Rosa, I want to give her, let's see, ice arrows, because a lot of enemies down here, well, are going to be weak to it. And then, let's see, the Great Bow. I'm going to be putting her on the offense here. Let's see, okay, let's give her a Rune Armlet. The Rune Armlet is also strong against mage attacks, like the Mad Ogres we met up with earlier. Let's see, okay, so she already has 32 strength at this point, so I don't think it's necessary to give her the Kenpogi. But if you need it, if you're even more behind on levels, then you could give it to her to give her another attack multiplier if it brings her up to 32. Let's see, I need to rearrange my party a little bit here. Okay, then let's see. Okay, so we got Rydia. Oh, I think we got everyone going now, right? Should be oh, Yang, right. Okay, so with Yang, I want to give him, let's see, an Ice Claw. Or wait, no. The, well, Ice Claw and Hell Claw. You could go either way with that, I suppose. Whatever. And let's see. Okay, so Headband. I want to keep that on Yang. Let's see, we got the new black belt key for him. And, you know, I'm going to give him the Rune Armlet. Because, yeah, Kain could use that to get over a multiple of 8 on his strength there. And Yang's already doing really good on attack multipliers. Not to mention, he wouldn't get one from the Power Armlet anyway. So, I'd give it to Kain for now, but maybe like in the Super Nintendo version, I'd give it to Yang. You could go either way with that. Okay, so that's everything with the setup there. Let's see, anything else to get rid of here? You could probably get rid of most of Yang's other claws if you wanted, but I would definitely hold on to the Thunder Claw. Probably the Fairy Claw, just because you can't buy it. The Fire Claw, I don't think will be useful ever again. Let's see, with the Wind Spear, I might want that to exploit like a... Oh wait, we've got the Fire Lance. I'll hold on to it anyway, though. I want to be able to exploit enemies that are weak to projectiles at this point. Okay, silver armlets, yeah, we're never going to need those ever again. There is very little special about them. And then, okay, yeah, hold on to everything else. Okay, I think we're good to go. So now, to get out of here, we got to go to the Tower, or whatever they were talking about. Tower of Babel, something like that. Oh, okay. Well, I have infinite inventory space in this version, so there's not much of a point to that. You insolent fool! Well, okay, never mind then. But yeah, we're on the other side of the room with the infirmary there that I checked out earlier. But alright, now we can move on. Let's see, around here. Yeah, there you go. Lally-ho! Okay, so let's see, up here. Nope, nothing useful there. Whoa, how big could they possibly be? Well, let's find out. Let's see, around here. Yeah, a whole bunch of cottages. And we're gonna start needing them soon. How powerful could they possibly be? Well, let's find out. At the Dwarven base. I guess this is like a basement or something to the castle. Well, let's see what we got around here. Nothing on the shelves. Whoa! Rubicante! Oh, watch out for that guy. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, now we don't drop our money when we run away from battles. So we should be fine. Oh, okay. Well, now we know. Oh, yeah, I suppose I probably should. Yeah, it kind of makes the inn a bit of a ripoff there. Oh, well. But now we've made it out of there. So let's head on over to the Tower of Babel. We gotta follow this path. Well, there's only one way we can go. To the left. So let's find out. There are some new enemies around here. Some of them we could have met up with before. Well, here's a whole bunch of them. Let's see, why don't we use Rydia's new Shiva summon. Normally, I wouldn't use that here. But because she got her turn first, and most of these enemies are weak to ice, I think that's a good way to go. Let's see, Magma, Tortoise, and Black Lizard are weak to ice. There's no weakness for the Armadilo. The Black Lizard will counter physical attacks with petrified. It's like the gradual petrification status, so you want to watch out for it. Also, in the Super Nintendo version of the game, even though gradual petrification was a thing, they dummied out the status, so whenever you try to get inflicted with it, it just has a D representing the status for, well, D for dummy. But it wasn't properly removed. So, oh well. And we got the Dispel spell there. But yeah, those enemies, the other new enemy, Goblin Captains. There is nothing remarkable about them. Yeah, I always forget which way to go from here in the Super Nintendo version. Yeah, I usually have to use the Sight spell to get my bearings on where I am. But we got the in-game map here, so that's not a problem. So, yeah, basically with Black Lizard, only use a physical attack, like if you use Focus or Jump. Although Yang has the Ice Claw, so maybe he doesn't need Focus to one-shot them. Oh, wow, we took a bit of damage there. Yeah, try to keep most party members above 1,000 HP, and you should be fine. Now, there's the tanks. Whoa! Oh, they got an earthquake machine there, too? Earthquake control? No, that's another game, viewers. Can I even talk to these guys? No, we can't interact with them at all. Okay, by the way, with Rydia's summons, the advantage of the summons that she has now that are multi-targeting is that they don't suffer from split damage like Black Magic does, where it would divide the damage by the number of targets there. And you know what? I want to rearrange her spells a little bit to just reflect the same order as her other elemental spells. We also got Bio, which is going to be really good for Rydia coming up here. But yeah, let's make a backup there and head inside the Tower of Babel. I like the music they got going here. And a new enemy! Let's see, we've got... I think the Puppeteer was the same as before from the Tower of Zot there. But yeah, they'll summon more enemies for us to fight if we really want to. But I do not. See, I could use, like, maybe Rydia's Mist Dragon summon to deal with all those evil dolls. To, you know, just take them out all at once there. I think that just had ice arrows in the Super Nintendo version or something. Not that we really need it anymore. Oh, yeah, we took quite a beating there. There you go. Oh, I should keep Rydia's HP up at the max, not just because she has low HP, but also for her Mist Dragon summon. Now we've got most of the rare summons for Rydia already. That'll really help out. But for now, let's just... Oh, I thought I was on Rosa's turn. Oh! Yeah, I want Rosa on the mute arrows against the Puppeteer. Well, we got them all the same. But, yeah, I forgot about that. Whoops. I thought I already had that equipped on her. But, yeah, I mean, it's just the one enemy where that would be useful. So, and I would just use the regular attack. Don't really need aim. Exploiting their creature type. Well, let's see if I can get that going this time around. Let's get Mute Arrow. Go after the guy in the back. Yeah, the Puppeteer won't summon new enemies. Wow, look at that damage. But yeah, the Puppeteer won't summon new enemies until they're the only enemy left. So you want to watch out for that. And let's see, with... what is it? You could also use Confuse on the Puppeteer. I think that makes them cast Death on themselves or other enemies, or I think it depends on the variety of them because of their cousins that we can find later on as well. Let's see, around here we got the Green Beret that I'm going to give to Yang there, I think. So let's see, it's a little bit stronger than the Headband. It doesn't have the immunity to confusion there, but you get more stamina too, so that's pretty nice. I would hold on to the Headbands until later. They might be useful. Alright, and here we got a few more new enemies. Let's see, well, we already fought Fiery Hound once back at the Tower of Zap, but we also got the Fiery Knight there. This is also the best floor to encounter Fiery Knights and Fiery Hounds for your Bestiary collection. Yeah, usually I don't use Rydia's summons that much, but I've ran into large groups of like 3 or 4 enemies weak to ice, so darn right I'm going to be using her summon. But yeah, they do cost a lot. Oh, and yeah, we should... yeah, heal up here. Wow, we're taking a beating here. Well, we'll be alright. Or maybe not! Okay, Rydia! Summon! 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 So yeah, another instance where you could take advantage of that. This will not be a problem in the near future. We're going to significantly expand our arsenal. Oh, a mute Medusa arrow. That's, I think, a common drop from the Black Lizards. But yeah, those inflict, I think it's gradual petrify, not full petrification. Though it can inflict full petrification depending on the number of hits you inflict. Let's see, yeah, okay, so now we've got Cecil, high enough level, we can use a Dwarven Axe on him. In the Super Nintendo version, I wouldn't equip that on him because he's probably at a lower level and doesn't have the agility. But the thing with Cecil is that his ultimate weapon in the game has the no crit flag set on it. So for him, it's not as big of a deal. There's also another axe that we can find a little later in the game that also has the no crit flag set for it. So yeah, axes, I usually try to avoid them in previous versions, but in this version, I think they're going to be okay. But how are we going to expand our arsenal here? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Pixel. This is HG Bailey signing off. Have a good day!